These guys are not experts.
And I'm not sure they're even that smart.
They do like video games.
And I guess you could say they're funny.
Sometimes.
Well, they do like to talk.
And they do have opinions.
It's time for Video Game Replays!
Hello, and thank you for joining us again on the Video Game Replay Podcast. My name is Larry. Joining me is my co-host, CJ.
What up? I'm here, as per usual, unlike some of our other co-hosts, like below me, Aiden.
What's up, guys? I'm finally here, not catfishing. What's going on?
He's catfishing, folks. Don't let him lie to you. He just don't have a rod in his hand. Or does he? Man, it's good to be back. It's good to see you guys. Hope you've been living well. I said let's go ahead and just jump into this. It's been a rough week. We're gonna post the time, but we've lost some people this week. This has been the week that Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan passed. I don't know if you guys got any good memories or anything, but let's start out with we know Ozzy, crazy guy, crazy train. Got any memories you want to share with him? See anything that you want to say?
My ass reamed out once at the park, some sort of soccer practice. I beat everybody to the minivan, and it happened to just be on Sirius XM was Crazy Train, and I turned it up so loud, and the doors were locked, but so the van could like the power would be on. It's like the remote start kind of thing, but the radio also came on, so it was too loud, and my mom was yelling at me. I opened the door to get her to hear what she was saying and get her to stop yelling, and yeah, the alarm started going off on the car because it was like locked. So that's my most fond Ozzy Osbourne memory.
There you go. How about you, Aiden? You got some love for Ozzy?
Me and Ozzy have a lot of good memories. Me and him go way back. I don't know. I'm a fan of Black Sabbath. I feel like I don't have a lot of like core memories of Ozzy Osbourne in particular. Hulk Hogan. I wasn't the biggest WWE fan, so the only Hulk Hogan I know is from my dad. My dad's Hulk Hogan impression that he does for quite frequently. So yeah,
Well,
I mean, sad.
what was your dad's impression? Go for it. Go.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah. He just says, oh yeah, a lot. That's pretty much it.
Fair enough.
Brother.
Oh yeah, he does that. He's like, oh yeah.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, brother, when the 24-inch pythons get a hold of you? God, there's so many different Hulk Hogan moments that I recall. I'll step back for a second though. Ozzy was the man. I remember I went to Ozfest '98. That's the first time I got to see him live. Actually, I didn't get to see him live. Something very bad happened. We'll save that for next episode. Nobody got hurt, but it was a bad day. Did finally get to see him Ozfest '99. Old man rocked it. I can still remember his old ass. His grandpa walking across the stage. He'd crawl over to one side real fast, but crazy, and walk clear on the other side. That's how it goes. And just went back and forth, and that's best my brain can retain of it. But Ozzy, he was definitely a man of the media, and I think, like I said, I don't have like great, deep, dark memories. I'm sad that Prince of Darkness has left us, but he was influential to a lot of things in our lives, and probably more than we can remember. But old Hulk Hogan, though, that's I can't say I wouldn't I didn't tear up for that one, but it definitely that one hit me with surprise. Because old Hulk Hogan, he just didn't seem like he was a superhero, man. He was 6'4", 260 pounds, tan from Long Beach, California. He was here to fucking body slam Andre the Giant, drop the leg on the Macho Man, and when the Twin Powers collided, man, you knew it was just going to be a hell of a day. And don't ever forget, NWO for life. Dude, change the industry. I know you guys aren't like big wrestling guys, but seriously, he went from being the hero to being the bad guy. And it's just, yeah, the man, Hulk Hogan, let me say that. The character, the person that we knew as Hulk Hogan is wrestling lore forever. Terry Baloba or whatever his real name was. I don't know nothing about him. I don't care nothing for him, so I got nothing in that. So don't hold that against me. But at least if nothing else, Malcolm Jamal Warner, who some of the folks who probably listen to us know, Theo Huxtable. He was old enough to be an older brother to me in my world. You guys never got the opportunity to watch the Cosby Show, I'm sure. But he passed as well as several other people that were somewhat famous. I will mention in this, it's very personal, and I don't think actually this may be the first you've heard of it, CJ, but my oldest dog, Olive, passed away the last week. She was old. We believe with the vets, not the vets, but the adoption center, what they had told us, she probably would have been about 12 years old, but they told us she was like 4 when we got her, but she also got like really gray after that. So she was probably actually closer to 15, 16. But yeah, she'll be missed. And I've already shed some tears on that one, but it's a good dog. We miss her. But on the lighter side, we're here to talk about video games, bullshit, and probably some weird things today. But let's just, like I say, it's been almost a month. I know it's been over a month since we got together, all three of us. So, Aiden, let's start with you. What you been into, man? What you been doing besides catfishing people?
I pretty much have a crippling Pokemon addiction, and that's what I'm spending all my money on. I'm just buying Pokemon, mostly aftermarket, because you can't find it in stores. I've been getting railed on my money. I've been playing Pokemon games, watching Pokemon, just addicted to it all around. Yeah, so that's where my money and time has been going as of recent. In the past couple months, honestly, I've been fishing, as you guys know. I missed our last outing because I was catfishing. I'm a big fisherman. I've been fishing. Not a whole lot of gaming,
dude.
Oh yeah, you might. I don't know if you mentioned it or not, but I was catfishing. If you guys
We
didn't,
weren't gonna expose you. You know, we were gonna let you do your thing.
Well, I'm not trying to hide it.
Take care of.
I'm not gonna hide it. I mean, I was the only one to actually catch a catfish, so I am proud of that. But yeah, it wasn't a bad time. I've been fishing, not a whole lot of gaming. Addicted to Pokemon. Went on vacation, had a great time. Pretty much it. Not the most. Honestly, summer has kind of flown by for me. It's kind of crazy that we're almost in August.
Yeah.
For me, it seems like, I don't know, it just wasn't even something I was paying attention to. Kind of crazy. Crazy to think football's like in a month too. And if NFL's about to start back up. It's crazy to think about. I bumped though.
It's kind of scary when you put it like that, because that means we've almost been doing this. We're about 10 months into this, given we've only probably been at it for 6 months over the last year. So we've tried to hold back to give ourselves a little bit of a time to enjoy our summers in our life. Just for everybody's listening, we'll get better at this. But actually, Aiden, the last episode that you were on was published on June the 6th. Episode 26, Narc. There's been 2 episodes since. So yeah, you've been kind of MIA. You've been MIA,
back.
dude.
What can I say?
You're not allowed to do that. Nobody else in VGR history has ever done anything like it, and that you're damn sure not going to start it.
This is a very bad trend, but I guess it's same token. Happy belated birthday to you. You had one of those in the last 2 months, so
I did.
I hope it went well.
It went pretty well. Got some good gifts. Got some good well wishes from family and friends. Yeah, what can I say? I've been busy all summer, to be honest. I've been working, fishing, and like I said, in the past month, I've been playing Pokemon. But before that, I literally, other than like mobile games here and there while I'm at work, I haven't been gaming whatsoever. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if it's just because it's summer, I'm doing shit, or
well,
I don't know.
I know you well enough to know if you're touching grass, there's definitely still no daylight on it. But yeah, welcome to the being old club, where other shit gets in the way, but. It's all right. We got some cold winter coming at some point, and we're going to do some hardcore gaming. But we need to ask CJ, what have you been into? What have you been doing lately?
One thing, gaming-wise, I did get him on World of Warcraft. I did let everybody know, I believe.
Oh, we did play World of Warcraft a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It didn't really last, and it didn't hold up, and I'm pissed that I accidentally got charged for a second month, but that was on me for not canceling, so. Done a little fishing. Nothing too crazy. Bad luck lately. Haven't played a ton of games. Definitely, I got back into Pokemon, so I picked up Shining Pearl because I've never played Pearl or Shining Pearl at all. I played Platinum and then I played Brilliant Diamond. I beat it like 3 times, so I went with Pearl. As you all know, my Switch, when it shit out on me, I lost all my save data as well because of the way I was playing the game, allegedly. So, due to my copies of the game that I owned being not physical, and I'll leave it at that, lost all that. So that was pretty disheartening. But I'm getting it back. I kicked Aiden's ass in a battle once. I started Let's Go Pikachu, so pretty out of the game. But like Aiden said, definitely not as bad. Been collecting a little cards. It's a card or two. Got some sealed products, some open product. Hit a couple card shows. Definitely haven't spent as much as the big deal here, but arguably just as cool of a collection for half the price. So other than that, not much.
That way, guys. Just trust me for it. My collection on my Pokeport is almost up to $3,000. Just saying. I got a collection like no other. It's honestly it's getting impressive. I dream about it. I think about it. It's pretty much it's every hour of my waking day. I've been browsing eBay trying to find deals. Pretty bad, honestly. My mom keeps saying I have a problem, and
yeah,
she might be right.
Speaking of, your mom says that I'm the reason you have this problem. Literally, all I did was like, "Hey, man, yeah, I just bought a couple more packs," and you're like, "Oh yeah, I guess I'll spend my entire life savings on it. That sounds fun." So, yeah, it's not my fault, but your mom keeps blaming me. She blames me for any gambling habits you have. I don't know. Bad influence, friend.
It's always the white buddy that gets you in trouble, dude. Just remember that.
Always, and I'm obviously the palest here today for whatever reason. So, other than that, I haven't had time to scroll eBay all day because work has been very busy lately. It's been all right, but it's been very busy. So, as Larry and Aiden know, I'm already a bad replier when it comes to text. I'm not going to touch my phone past 6 o'clock. I've been getting off late, working extra hours, going in early. It's been rough. So, my phone's been like down. I just haven't even been on it. Oops.
Man, that is the biggest load of bullshit I've heard in 2 months. I'll tell you that much right there. I mean, yeah.
When he says he's not on his phone, he means he's just laying in bed scrolling on his phones. That's what he means when he said he's. It's kind
I've
of
been playing a lot of Pokemon too, and when I play games straight up, I try to stay off my phone. So like, been playing Pokemon, sitting on the Switch, phone's just over there. I don't even care.
Let's just say I've never seen this guy without his phone. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he don't reply to text, but God, I got a whole slew of dick pictures in my text thread. I'll tell you that. I don't know what the hell's up with that.
Dude, that was anonymous.
I didn't say I knew who they were from. I mean, last I checked, I'm pretty sure that you didn't have a purple penis, but who knows? I don't know. Whatever you do with your time's your time. Let's see here. I guess myself. Shit. Trying to think about it. I know I did put up an episode in regards to SimCity. I'll probably come back and do that again in my life. I listened to it. It's hard. It's rough. If you guys ever get the balls up to do a solo episode, whether it be you guys or anyone out there who's inspired to do anything with this, solo is rough. It's rough.
Imagine it'd be rough. I feel like I'd be good at it, weirdly enough, just because I talk to myself all the time. I know it's like weird as hell. Yeah, probably be pretty good at that. But honestly, when I'm like doing my everyday life, I almost do like a podcast in my head when I'm like just doing stuff. Like I talk about, okay, this is what we got here, opening a Pokemon pack. Like I almost say that to myself. So I feel like I could do it, but it is some psycho shit talking like to yourself for like 45 minutes. For sure.
I will say. No offense, Aiden. That's the most loser shit I've ever heard. No,
that's completely fine. Admittedly,
I'm kidding. No, I'd probably be good at it though. I'm playing.
No, I seriously, I think I would, bro. I talk to myself weirdly, like I should belong in a psych ward. I talk to myself all the time. Some people don't have like a voice in their head.
What?
Like psychiatric hospital.
Some people when they think about that, they don't like have a voice in their head. Like how? Like how would you even?
I think I do because I don't like. Okay, when you think something, do you hear it or do you just think it? If that makes sense.
I kind of hear.
You know what I mean? I don't hear it. I'm just thinking.
No.
I feel like I kind of hear my own voice or what I perceive as my own voice.
I can't. Like I'm mute.
I don't have like an alter ego in my head, but
like I just thought the words "fuck you, asshole," and I didn't hear it. I just thought it. Like I don't hear my voice saying it. I think it.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like me with a little more passive, but yeah, it definitely has made some subconscious suggestions that I can't say I've always paid off well, but I definitely for internet purposes, I definitely have not ever listened to it when it says I need to unalive people. You like that? That's for you Zennials right there. Unalive that shit. This is the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard in my life.
My brain's on subtitles for sure. It's not dubbed. It's just subtitles. I swear.
Maybe that's what it was. Mine's actually talking in Thai, but there's a guy on top of it dubbing it. That's why it doesn't work out right. It's like, oh, now it all makes sense.
On a more depressing note, I think maybe it's because I spend most of my life alone. I probably just talk to myself more than the average person. Because you got to think my job, I don't like I've told you guys I do security on well sites. I'm just pretty much sitting by myself in the dark for 12 hours at work. Like I chip people in, but I pretty much just grab your name, and then that's it. And most of the time, it's not even that busy. I just sit alone all day, like for 12 hours straight, and then I come home and sleep, and then another 12 hours straight of not talking to anybody. So maybe that's the reason.
The scary part is when your voice is like, "You are not alone. I am here."
Yeah, that's when you got problems.
I'm here, man. It's all good. Oh wow. Back to where we was and what I was thinking about. Yeah, July this year, whatever. Fuck it, we're in that. We're talking. I've been dealing with a lot of family things. Work's been crazy because I took a couple days off around the 4th of July, Independence Days for those people who know. I had a bunch of family on my side come in, took some time off. Happened to end up the same vacation where Aiden was. Go fucking figure that out. That was weird. A lot of people there we knew.
Couple.
I had a birthday in the last month or so, and
Indeed.
Yeah.
I haven't I knew, like again, I know somehow Aiden's seen a lot of the shit I got. CJ, actually, I think CJ's was you there at that one? Was it my birthday or someone else's?
No, I don't think I was there for yours.
Okay, well, fuck you.
He was there.
So, anyways, my son, I love him. He's a good kid. He got me a handheld, but it's a specific handheld. I can't remember the name of the brand of the thing, but it's one of these newer ones that make these things. But got me a handheld gaming device, much like the Game & Watch. I have the one for Legend of Zelda. They have the one for Super Mario Brothers, which I don't have. He got me one that has all 6 original Mega Man games on it.
That's
for
cool.
the fucking Nintendo. I'm like, that's pretty badass, dude. And I played through a good bit of 1. There's no save card in that one. What the fuck, Capcom? And I started into Mega Man 2, and then we went on vacation. So, and I didn't take it with me because I tried my best not to play a whole lot of video games there. But other than that, no, man. Sometimes you gotta, I quit playing video games and I started drinking really heavy. So I mean, that's how it works. It's an old Dennis Leary joke. Back in my day when you went to rehab, that means you just quit doing coke, but you kept drinking and smoking weed. So that's kind of how it worked out for me. But other than that, just been living life. Only game I've actually been playing is Minecraft, and it's really just because I get about 40 minutes in of mining some coal and some iron, feel like I did something, and then hopefully getting back to my base, my house, my whatever you want to call it, before I get killed with it. That's about the extent of my gaming. So for a gaming podcast, we have failed, but we do appreciate anybody who listens beyond this point. So thank you so much for doing so. I guess we'll jump into any sort of news that we have. Show notes. Don't know how to go back and forth with this. I'll start with the podcast right now. Generally gets posted on Fridays around midnight. We're going to end up changing that to Mondays, probably at midnight. That way you can have it available to you that week. We're also still looking at doing a Patreon, and the Patreon itself won't be initially started with your donations or money, but it'll be basically a way to figure out who's actually listening, and then we'll work our way towards giving you something more for it. And to help guarantee and feed that, we're going to tell you we are getting ready to prep up for season 2 of the Video Game Replay podcast. Coming to you live this October, season 2. Where this season, we voted on it earlier, we will be playing Super Nintendo games. So get your boards ready, get your stuff together. There's going to be all kinds of drafting coming up. We got fantasy drafts, we got family fantasy drafts, we got pools, we have VGR fantasy drafts where we will pick what games we play. And I'll tell you what, you're out there, you're listening, send it to us at vgrpod@gmail.com. If you want us to play something, maybe you can sway us. Maybe you can force an extra episode in there that you can basically be a producer on or something. But a lot of fun stuff coming.
Indeed.
Exactly. I want to see some crazy games because typically Aiden and I normally pick games we've definitely heard of. Larry, you're really the guy that pulls out the surprises. So if we can get a couple people to let us know some surprises here, I don't want to hear any Super Mario World. Don't trust me. I know that Super Mario is on the Super Nintendo. Trust me.
Hey, I threw the Gargoyles Quest 2 in there, bud. I'm not just mainstream.
Hey, I give you props that you strangely got me into something I very much enjoy. So thank you for picking that one for him.
Yeah, I love Felix the Cat. I figured you'd like it like that. You know what I mean? It's a great game.
I mean, spoiler, dude, there is no Super Felix the Cat. I just got to say that, though.
Damn it.
But there are other cat options out there. So just keep your eyes open. Like I said, we'll be doing a little research and keep listening. We're going to have a couple more episodes before we get to that. And we'll tell you, get to the details of when it's coming because season 2, we want you guys to be part of it. We're going to get like upgrades and soundboards and CJ's will put out more dick pics. It'll be great. You guys will love it. All right. So, in case you haven't guessed, by reading the titles for this week's show, we're going to do Q&A and debates. So, where did this spawn from? We have our first super listener, a fellow by the name of Corey. He lives in Welch, West Virginia. He sent us an email. He actually sent us a picture of his son up with the VGR logo up in the background. Corey's a big Dragon Ball Z fan, as the photo he sent us will prove, but on the same token, he does enjoy the show. So he emailed us and he said, hey, I like the debate part of the episode. It would be really cool if you all gave a couple more minutes to debates and something like that new in each episode. Now, Aiden, I will say, I have talked to him personally, okay? And he did say he wants the debate parts back in our video feeds on YouTube because that's how he watches us. I told him there's a couple ideas of how we can do that, and we'll talk about that off air. But the part that I really wanted to inflate your ego, do you recall an episode where we talked about, I believe, what was it, 1 man or 100 men versus a gorilla?
Yeah.
Yeah. Corey, we thank you for your listening, but you were so wrong for thinking Aiden won that debate.
I won the debate. It was pretty much, Corey just pretty much told me what I already knew. I won the debate because it wasn't really a debate. Here's my thing. 50 men could beat a gorilla. So 100 men's overkill. That's what I'm saying. I won the debate. Corey has decided I won the debate. Thank you, Corey. I will sleep way much better tonight, but I already know I won it. So we sleep way much better. I already know I won it. I've had this debate with CJ before. I beat him, of course, as well, but this was pretty much just proving that I won it. I appreciate that.
Hey, I was at the Pittsburgh Zoo, I forgot to mention, and I did see some little baby chimp gorillas that would kick the shit out of at least 50. So, I mean, you're talking one full-grown male silverback gorilla kicking ass, taking names. And Aiden's lying about beating me in debates. I beat him in the biggest debate we've had recently, which we won't get into because we don't have 2 hours. But
he hasn't.
We'll let you just decide the comments. When you buy something online, is shipping part of the cost of the item, or is it a separate item? Is it one price or is it 2?
It's one price. It's crazy town. I want to say we're not getting into it. We're not getting into it because this podcast will be 4 hours long. But I've asked people, and nobody has agreed with him. It is one cost. If it's a $15 item with $5 shipping, that's $20.
Watch this. You know what? No, I got something. Then. You just bought this Switch game, Shining Pearl, that I've been playing, right? Well, I'll send it to you. Let me put it in this $5 box. Let me pay this guy $5 to send it to you. That's different. That's not, you're paying for this. It's just getting
If I'm
shipped
paying
to
for
you.
that guy to ship it to me as well, that's part of the cost as well.
It's a separate fee, dude.
Same cost.
Okay.
All right,
well,
move on.
okay.
We're not.
let us know in the comments. Send us an email. Who's right? This is your chance to get in on part of this. We want to know. So
Yep.
either
Be right.
vgrpod@gmail.com, put in the comments of whatever you're listening to. We will try our best to find it. Best spot would probably be YouTube or Spotify. Or hell, hit us up on the grams. I think you can leave a post on the comment of this episode. We'll read it. We'll talk about it. Prove to these guys who the hell is going to win this debate. So that's what we're going to ask of you. But again, with Corey's request, him being a super fan, that's why we're doing this whole episode. This one, we're going to go ahead and just talk about different debate options, different questions, different things that we want to know. One, to thank you, Corey, for writing in and telling us what it was. And two, we've already admitted we haven't played any video games in 2 months. So unless you really want to hear us talk about Minecraft and Pokemon for a while, it's going to be rough because we have been playing the same thing. So the question that Corey did send us, very much like the one that we originally got his attention on, who would win? 200 men versus a polar bear. Now, that itself sounds intriguing because I really don't know shit about a polar bear. But anybody want to take the first stab at this?
Polar bears are, I believe, one of the only animals that actually will hunt a human if they see it. Polar bears are beasts. Bears in general are just complete monsters. There's actually a whole separate question. Would a grizzly bear beat a gorilla? And as we all know, it would be a grizzly bear. That's pretty much decided because I decided it. But I think in this debate versus the polar bear, 200 polar bear or 200 men versus one polar bear, I think I still got the men. I think there's very few animals on the planet that could even take 100 humans versus the animal. I think maybe a whale could, just because, like, how are you going to, and like maybe an elephant could kill it, because, like, how are you going to stop an elephant? But other than that, I think 100 humans alone could probably beat most other animals on the planet. My opinion.
Now he didn't give us any special details in this. So like I say, I don't know how you were basing this, which is fine. But CJ, what do you got here? Tell me what you think here.
Wait, hold on. Ground rules.
No,
Let's make this. No. I'm not hinging. I'm just making ground rules for what we're both arguing on. I'm not hedging your argument. Let's just say, because in real life, the polar bear would just run away versus 100 humans or 200 humans just because they get scared. That's their nature. Let's assume humans have no fear factor and polar bear have no fear factor. They're just running at each other, like fully bloodlusted, killing each other. They have no. There's
Let's
no
assume-
natural instinct coming in,
Okay.
like running away.
I'll give you this then, since we're going to at least give some preface to what we're looking at. Let's get some stats. Average male, 6 foot, 200 pounds.
We'll go 5'7" because that's the average. 6 foot's probably a bigger guy.
Okay. 5'7", what? 180, 200?
Yeah, maybe like 170, 160. I think's real life.
Okay. So
Maybe less actually.
do we want to fight a male bear or a female bear? Polar bear.
It's a male polar bear.
Male bear,
Male-
whatever's strongest. We'll go with whatever is strongest. I
Okay.
assume it's a male bear because males are pretty much awesome.
Yeah, well, God damn. Male bears average 8 to 10 feet long. Average weight is anywhere between 550 and 1,700 pounds. So this puts us at a 9-foot bear, 1,700. We're fighting a 9-foot bear who is 1,100 pounds. 200 men.
That runs at a speed of 25 miles per hour, mind you.
Around my
look.
speed.
So look, we have a full-grown, a 9-foot tall. Think Yao Ming weighing 10 Yao Mings, bro. That is what you're fighting. Oh wait, but taller by 2 feet. This thing is a fucking prehistoric beast of nature. I mean, it's not even really a debate. This is a stone cold killer. Like, polar bears aren't even just white. They got red on them. Why do you think Coca-Cola and polar bears are partnered? Because how much bloody red is on the face of a polar bear for being such a killer. I mean, they're running at 25 miles an hour. You guys are underrating the Ursus Marticus over here, the scientific name that I'm reading. You guys are underestimating it here. Dude, it's fucking up 10 dudes my size, because 170, I'm 160-ish, 165.
We're talking about 200
5'6".
dudes, though. We're not talking about 10 dudes. 10 dudes, it's a different
Yeah.
story.
Oh, yeah. But a 9-foot fucking 1,100-pound machine, one swipe is taking out 10 people my size. Especially, you want to factor in the claws? The claws, how long are their claws? They're like 7 inches apiece. These things are huge.
I don't think
That's
one
a good
swipe
size.
is taking. I don't think one swipe is taking out 10 of you guys. I'm just saying.
Think about it. A 9-foot, 1,100-pound animal. Well, how big are its paws? Dude, it's hitting you with not a fucking oven mitt, with not a
Paul's probably like
baseball
this big, probably. I'm guessing.
Size of
You're
Aiden's
telling
head for
me-
those who aren't watching.
An
Like a dinner plate,
1,100-pound person. I mean, if I had a fist that big, it would knock somebody my size back pretty fucking hard, I'd say, with just me punching. Imagine 10 of me, for the force of 10 of my punches through a fucking bear paw. That is killing somebody my size. And I'm 5'6", 160.
Yeah,
I'm
somebody your
slightly
size.
taller.
We're not talking about 1v1. You got to factor
I
in
know-
there's 200 people.
Bro,
You're saying
yes,
that is
but
killing someone my size. One,
Dude.
he has to have the stamina to do that 200
Exactly.
times while sustaining being constantly hit and overwhelmed and people crawling on his back. He does not have. They don't have the stamina.
Dude,
They're not.
he's
They're
gonna-
not.
He's gonna get a collateral. One hit's gonna at least kill 3 of them and break like 4 bones in the next. All the rib bones gone. A. B. What are you even talking about here? This dude's not gonna have a stamina issue. Bears feed
Yes,
off
he
rage,
is.
dude. No, they feed off rage and adrenaline. And there's not a bigger high in life. If you ride on a roller coaster, you feel like you could take on the world. That's what a fucking bear feels, and it just charges up with every fucking mitt punch it throws.
Okay. Hold on, VGR fam. Let's address a common misconception with idiots like the top left here. You have people living in the world that think we are living amongst superhuman animals. The realistic thing is, a bear is not the Hulk getting stronger with each punch. A bear is going to get tired. If he has 200 people crawling on his back, trying to gouge out his eyes, poking him everywhere they can, literally, he will not be able to move. He will be swallowed up. I do think the bear will probably injure about 50 people, probably kill at least like 30 people. But just being constantly swarmed, he has people crawling on his back, gouging his eyes out. He's not even going to have enough stamina to kill all 200 people. It's just so much mass. So you're just assuming this guy is a Hulk, and with one swipe is going to, each time a paw collides with someone's head, it's just going to vaporize instantly. One, this is not superhuman. One, these guys hunt seals. And two, do you realize how strong humans can be? Humans are not a bunny. You have Francis Ngannou, full strength, hitting someone in the head, one of the strongest people ever, and they're taking it. They're not just instantly dying. Do you realize a human has fallen 33,000 feet from the air before and survived? Humans are much more durable than you're giving them credit for. They're not just going to vaporize with one swipe. The thing that we have to worry about
Speculation,
mostly is
Judge.
the claws. It's not
Speculation,
regulation,
Judge.
judges. You
Come on.
think it's
No,
not
no.
speculation. I don't know what you're saying,
Speculation. Throw
but
it out.
ignore the guy.
Throw
We're
it
not
out,
that
dude.
guy. Ignore that guy. But you got to think these people are not superhuman. They have a ton of polar bears, especially. They have a ton of fat on them, obviously, because they store up fat. They don't see food often, so they have a ton of fat on them, and they're not humans. Humans have a lot of gas in their tank. Polar bears would get worn out really easily, just like the gorilla fighting 200 people. They're meant to hunt somebody down, kill it, and then eat it. They're not meant to be fighting for hours on end. That's just not going to happen.
Humans,
150 humans. Yeah, humans.
No, humans aren't meant to be fighting for hours upon end either. Like they're
Bro,
also
that's
gonna be tired as
literally
shit.
that's why humans are at the top of the food chain, and that's why humans used to kill things that are much faster than them because they could literally run them down for 2 hours on end, and
Humans
no
are
other
top
animal
of the
could keep
food
up.
chain because of our brains, dude. Go
Yeah,
ask a fucking.
But how do
Go ask
you think we killed something that was much faster than us?
we invented something to do it. We didn't do it.
With spears and hands. We would hunt something down for 2
what
hours
hands?
on end.
With what in hands?
Spears and hands.
We invented it. Like, oh yeah, we go hunting with guns. Yeah, we invented it, sure, but it doesn't just mean, oh, dude, I
Okay.
can fucking take down a deer right now. No, I need a gun.
Again, this guy's living in Marvel in the MCU right now. Humans were not throwing spears 100 miles per hour killing things. They were stabbing it because even though they were slower, they're attrition hunters. They could keep up with it, and they had the stamina to go for hours on end hunting these things that were faster
yeah,
than us.
Little fucking retard bunnies, dude. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean,
No, like monkeys
the
and
brain's
and
this big.
things that are faster than us.
Dude, a polar
Okay.
bear's got a bigger brain than you, obviously. Larry, take us
Okay.
home.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Final answer. Who wins? Aiden, go. Who wins?
The 200 humans, undoubtedly.
Okay. CJ?
False, dude. It's gonna be the polar bear. It's a machine.
Okay. I personally listen to both of you all. I'm leaning towards where Aiden is. The problem I have is we don't have a weapon in this scenario. CJ, the only thing I give you advantage to truthfully is the bear has a huge ass set of claws attached to that huge ass paw. Aiden makes very good points. You, CJ, make very good points, but we're gonna leave it up to the listeners. Let us know who's right, who's wrong. Comment, email, put it in. We're gonna drop it 10 more times before all said and done. But that was a very good argument, guys. I appreciate that one.
You know,
Moving on.
Corey, just you can text me. Larry will give you a number. Just text me how right I am, and we'll go on from there.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
give him a 6th contact to add to his phone, Corey. Thank you.
I
Let's
just
go to
recently put my
something-
grandma on my phone.
Let's go to something a little more civil, a little more closer to what we do. This is a question I came up with because I don't know. I followed in different spots. Which is better, board games or video games? Now, I think on a simplest level of this whole thing, I'm going to
Video
say immediately that video games could be better for you as an individual. Board games.
It depends on
could
the
be-
setting.
Board games are better for people in a group atmosphere.
Going first here.
Now.
I got you.
That's my immediate argument. Let's go. CJ, make it happen. Go.
Yeah, I got it. I mean, to just be ignorant just instantly in the conversation here, I can play any board game I want in video game form with the same people in the same room. Boom. Easy. But also, hell, even take board games out of it. If I want to play a game with you all, very much know well, I lived across the country. We're playing games, no issue. No problem. Can't do that with the fucking board game unless we do it through Discord, I suppose, but like that's not nearly as fun as just playing a game with your pal. There's a million different types of video games. I can feel like closer to being an NBA athlete or an NFL athlete playing that game. I can feel closer to being a Dragon Slayer playing Skyrim than I can like Dungeons and Dragons, for example. I'm not truly gonna feel as much like a Dragon Slayer when I'm having to use my imagination on this. Skyrim, shit, I hit the Frost Road Daw, motherfucker. Like I'm here. Like I'm the Dragonborn. Like it. And just to top it all off, we could all play Mario Kart and get all the benefits of playing a board game the same way, except we're just playing Mario Kart instead in person. Which we,
Unfortunately,
we've done something similar before where we played a bunch of games. To me, I felt just as connected as if we played board games.
Unfortunately, I strongly have to agree with CJ here. There is not a whole lot of situations where I feel like a board game would be superior. Video games, you're going to have better graphics. Number 2, the price. Video games are going to be cheaper. You look at board games nowadays, you want a nice big board game that you can play with a bunch of people that's similar to like a Skyrim or you can even RPG. You're spending hundreds of dollars. Like, it's just simple. The storage situation. If you want to, I can store 100 games on my Nintendo Switch. If I want to store 100 like large board games, I have to get a storage unit. Like, I just like price, storage, atmosphere. It's just, I feel like it's all better. I can play across the country with people. You don't have to be in person. I feel like all around, I like a board game. Board games can be fun, and they can feel really nice when playing them with a group. I feel like a board game can feel more satisfactory when you like reach a goal or something, maybe, but also just the graphics and how things look. I feel much more immersed in a video format than I do looking at a board game that I can't exactly picture myself on the board game. I can picture myself fighting a dragon on Elden Ring. I can't picture myself with a little figurine fighting somebody. All around, I feel like video game might clear on this one.
And final comment, go play a board game by yourself and answer the fucking question. Boom. Point blank period, dude.
Okay. So first off, I have 2 video games sitting on my shelf right now. You can go actually, or 2 board games you have sitting on my shelf so you can technically play by yourself. So fuck you. I think, and this is where my brain's going to really go with this. You guys have said the thing, and I think when you go back and listen to this, you'll hear where I'm coming from on this. You become more immersed in your video games. You put yourself in the scenario much easier. and I don't disagree with that. Again, that's my initial one player. Yes, we can play it together, but you kind of are also playing it on your own. So you get the double hit of dopamine on that. I kind of lean more into the board games are better as a group, like say, because if it's the three of us, four of us playing together, don't ask who that fourth guy is, he's busy. But either way, we're in a group of playing together. We're more immersed in ourselves, not the game, because yeah, you can't really jump in there and be the wheelbarrow or the fucking dog on Monopoly, but it's the human interaction part that I don't know if this is a generational thing, and I think that's kind of where my argument will sit on a little bit. But I think it has a better effect to your social meter does versus playing a game. Playing a video game, your fun meter is going to probably go higher faster, but your social meter is going to be higher, as well as your fun coming up, depending how the game actually goes. So I think in that sense, I'm going to lean a little bit towards board game as a group. Because like I say, if we're playing Mario Kart, like you said, CJ, we're all focused on the TV, on the screen, what's happening.
Fair.
But I think on the board game, like I say, we're more inclined to pay attention to each other. And I think that's something collectively that we as people don't get anymore. So
I do agree. I think just to kind of agree. Sorry to interrupt you, C, but I was first. Just to just to kind of agree / disagree with Larry here. I think there is an importance in physical, like touch and just seeing something physically with your own eyes. For example, like when I play poker, it is much better of a feeling playing poker with you feel the chips in your hand, you have the atmosphere of people reading around you, having a couple of drinks, whatever. Versus playing it online in a chat room, like just hearing people's voices. It is a much different atmosphere, and in a group setting, board games I can see being better. But you got to think, that's one element that is also subjective. Any other physical element that's objectively it's cheaper, objectively it's easier, objectively it takes less storage. And plus, board games, it's not something, if you break out a big board game, one, it's a bitch getting everything unpacked and then set up and then packing it back up. And it's a bitch reading the rules and making sure everyone understands it. You play a video game format, it pretty much spoons feeds you the rules for the most part. But I do agree that for like in a group setting, having the physical things in front of you and feeling them and being in the atmosphere in person with friends, it can feel better than the same exact atmosphere in person playing it on the TV. I do give you that, but I think overall I have to lean video games on this one personally.
Well, I will tell you one thing too. Two things. Poker is a card game, not a board game, so that doesn't even matter. But I almost gave you credit.
It counts. It counts.
Whatever. We'll say it does. I do like that better, but at the same time, it's really nice to not have to like stumble to the car and drive home or host everybody for poker. You know what I mean? Like say you're playing Monopoly. We all know how long of a fucking game that is. Like if I lose, I'm out now, and say we're doing this at my house, I'm like, fuck, dude. Like I'm tired. Like I gotta fucking wait for Larry to keep buying all these fucking properties and Aiden to run out of money here. I'm just getting pissed. I just want to go to bed. Shit, if we're doing that online here, just three of us playing Monopoly and I get out, all right, guys, I'm fucking tired. I'm heading out. Boom. All I gotta do is close my eyes, close my computer, I'm done. B, I've played the game of life on the PS2, even with my nanny. She got involved. She played, and we had a great old time still. Very similar to the board game. It's literally just animated, so it's a better version of the board game. And, like I said, whole family's still playing. I got my nanny playing. She was like 70 at the time. No issue.
I feel like it comes to a much deeper issue, what CJ's touching on. How much do you value human in-person social interaction? And it's kind of a much deeper thing. Like, for instance, how easy it is to set up a Discord call with friends and have a Discord party and all have fun time, or having a party in person. The convenience is there for Discord, but you don't have that in-person human social interaction for if having everyone around, talking to them, see them physically in person, laughing and joking. It's just not the same to me. It's much more convenient. Like Discord, I want to leave, I leave. I just hang up the call, but in person, like I have to clean everything. I have to actually buy shit. It's much more of a hassle. But I feel like you have to have that. You have to have that human interaction. It's just essential to me. It is more convenient over online, but
you could do the same thing with video games though. Like for example, in person. We all went out to your house, Aiden, a while back. I think about August last year. We all came out to your house. We played the new college football game. We all hung out. To me, that felt better than playing online, but we were still playing video games. I felt really good. I would have rather done that than play a board game. And we got the same.
No, I
social
agree. I,
interaction.
I was just saying to your point, like how you were saying with poker, it's much easier and stuff to play online. Like, yeah, convenience wise, it's much easier to play it online, but in person, just that human interaction is kind of a point. Even though the convenience isn't there, it's kind of something that is essential to mentally being healthy, I guess. I don't know. Personally.
I think I accomplished what the question itself brought forward. Video games are fun; they're good. You can't play them together, but I think social interaction is something that's a lost art that we collectively need to put back together and do again. So good stuff, good argument, good debate, and screw you guys. I love video games too. Let's see here. Let's do another one real quick. I think we'll probably all end up on the same one, but I mean, it's a great question. Do aliens exist? So, I won't get into this because I won't get on it first. I'm going to let Aiden start this.
I'll start it.
It's a good question, I think, but we don't have to go to too many details of it. I mean, we can spend an hour arguing on that one itself. But Aiden, do aliens exist?
I think it's very likely that aliens exist in the sense that somewhere on a different planet there is another organism that is alive. I don't think aliens exist in the same sense as they exist. Well,
Like
I don't think aliens have
Like-
to have like intelligence or on the same
Well,
level of intelligence.
Well, I
Pretty sure just
that's
a
what I was
different
asking,
planets, like an
there's
animal on a different planet would be
there's a-
considered an alien.
That's what I was asking. Like intelligent life out there, or are you just saying, or are you just grouping it all together? Because like maybe there's a deer and some animal on this planet, or some like microorganisms, or are you saying like they're like probably a civilization of sorts out there as well?
When I'm
I'm
asking
counting-
the initial question, it is more of some sort of least complex life. Intelligence, not relative, but at least a complex life. So
yeah.
I'm
That's fair.
I want something more than cellular level.
Like say if there's like a cat type of creature on a different planet, but obviously it's like different, it would be considered an alien, even though they can't like speak and they're not on the same level of intelligence as us. Maybe they'd still be considered an alien.
That's what I was thinking. No, that's fair.
No, like
You're probably
any
right.
animal, any
didn't
animal
think that
level,
way,
like even just alive, like Larry said, complex, like a complex organism, not just a
Yeah, I mean,
not just like a cell on a planet that you can see in a petri dish, like a
yeah, an animal that has a pulse, that breathes whatever air it has around it, all that. I mean, I think that we collectively live in an argument here, or live in a society where it's hard to fathom that those type of things don't exist. Now we can go to
It is. Well, if the universe truly is infinite and we, as a species or just as a collective life on our planet, we occurred through a natural way, I feel like it's hard to say with an infinite universe that on some other planet there isn't things like complex life on a different planet somewhere if the universe is infinite. But I also don't subscribe to the idea that aliens have visited us. I don't think aliens have visited us. I personally just don't think so. I think that our universe is so big, they probably are trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of light years away if they do exist. And the fact that they would go to our specific planet, it just seems unlikely to me. I don't think it's happened. And I don't even know if the technology is possible to do that.
So, if 100 is yes and 0 is no, not at all, where do you sit in belief? I'll say that.
For 100%, they're real from what we were talking about, the definition we talked about.
Yeah.
I say I'm probably like 97%
Fair.
sure that that they're somewhere in the universe. How infinite it is.
I mean,
yeah.
I like to think and believe now in the way I understand it through all the nerd shit I've watched in my life. You have the Big Bang at this point, and we've traveled through time to where we are, and there's actually time going in front of us. And I think definitely between us now and quote unquote the future line, there is the ideal Garden of Eden where you have plant life, you have simple animals, deer, bears, raccoons, four-legged animals you find in quote unquote we call the wild, but probably different, unstructured because of the atmosphere that they're living in. I also believe that if you go from us backwards to the point of the Big Bang, there is intelligent life. To the point, like say, we are considered intelligent life. We are the most superior life that we have on our planet, but yet, we can argue, do we actually make it to the moon or not? There's a lot of things there that would have you at least take some side to the argument. So it's not impossible to think that, but also on the same token, I mean, the vastness of how big space is, that it takes 7 minutes for daylight to, if the sun blew up right now, it takes 7 minutes for us to know it. That kind of shit. So, when you got to travel 300 million light years to the closest star until you've actually created a wormhole, you'll never see that other life. And that's intriguing, but yet scary on the same level.
I mean, I sit very indifferent in multiple ways, not necessarily just from you guys, but with myself. I'm not going to say I believe it, but I don't know if you guys have heard about like the Anunnaki came and built the pyramids and all that. Kind of cool. I don't know if they really did. Some Egyptian stuff kind of points that way, but I don't know. Maybe not. But I don't know. Part of me really thinks that basically exactly what you all said. As much as that there is out there, what are the chances that there is nothing? You know what I mean? Like, what are the chances? At the same time, it sounds crazy, and I never really completely thought this until now. The idea of space is so intangible for me. I just almost can't grasp. Not saying I don't believe it. It's just, in a way, it's kind of, if you break it down, that's so hard to comprehend. You're just telling me there's just empty blank voidness going on forever, and I just have to believe that. Like, it's so crazy to me. So at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Are there really aliens, or have we also probably possible we just keep resetting? You know what I mean? On the planet. Eventually, it just everything blows up. We reset. You got fucking shit like volcanoes on Earth. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just feels like that's maybe possible. There's so much out there, but how do I necessarily believe it?
That's where I get lost.
Yeah, but what we get, they're both can be happen simultaneously. Like us having like a great reset every couple thousand years, that can exist while aliens exist. I feel like that's not
sure. But I'm saying like maybe that's it. I don't know. It's just hard for me to grasp that. Yeah, like I said, there's just empty trillions of light years of nothingness. It's just kind of insane to grasp.
It's all just a theory. Like no one knows for sure. I'm pretty sure the I'm not even trying to get like deep here. I'm pretty sure the idea that the universe is infinite is still not a verified 100% yes. It's just our observable universe is infinite. I'm pretty sure the idea is that the universe is also infinitely expanding. So it's like a lot of these things, like, how do we fucking know, bro? Like, we can't see that far. How do we know it's infinitely expanding? It's all just theories. Like, it's not completely answered 100%. I'm not trying to like get philosophical here, but
no, let's expand, because this actually segues into the very next question. Are we living in a simulation?
Dude, that's what I was about to say. Low key, yeah. Like, I mean, it's not impossible. Like, I feel like it sounds crazy, but if you really think about what we are capable of now compared to, like, hell, when you were a kid, Larry, or hell, just 2000, you know what I mean? Like, if you think of how much we've accomplished in that amount of time, and the farther we get, it's like compound interest. Like, what took us 5 years from 2000 to 2005 takes us 2 months now in 2025 to progress that much. I don't think it's that crazy to say that this is something, the life we live is something that could be in a computer in the next 10 years. So it's kind of hard for me to say, like, in 10 years when that happens, I mean, everybody's going to be like, shit, dude.
Have to, for that to be truth, you kind of have to run with the idea that there is a more advanced civilization that is running our simulation. So you have to subscribe to the idea that there are like more.
Is that an alien?
I don't know, people above our level. I don't know if it's an alien or a deity or just something more advanced. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't personally think so.
Some ancient astronaut theorists believe that the consciousness of an old civilization was plugged into what we would call robots and AI forms, and then they were sent here to populate this planet, thus becoming what we know as the Anunnaki. It's messed up, but actually that's a theorem that has been spit out there, and it's not crazy because I've actually watched this video, which I've sent to my kids. I don't know if I sent it to you guys or not. I don't know if I was ready to express how weird I am. But there's a thought that have you ever heard of CERN? The thing where they're trying to shoot a molecule into each other that causes a black hole.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I thought that was
Yeah.
I thought that was. I don't know. I was thinking like particle acceleration,
Yes.
like
yes.
like kind of that stuff.
It's what it is. It's a hadron collider. It's a particle acceleration where it's building up to like the speed of light, so they can try to
And you
pit two
collide in it,
molecules
yeah.
together and create this whole black hole possibility, or the God particle as they call it, which I figured out what the hell that is, but it just sounds scary in its own. But there's a thought that they created the black hole, and if you go with, I think it's Inception or one of those other movies where it's like basically we've created a black hole and now time itself is going so slow that we don't even know that we're actually being torn apart, that we're still kind of living in it, but at the same time we're just being molecularly torn apart inside this black hole we created. That's why the world's been so fucked up since 2012. I mean, God help me, I wish I could hit a blunt and we just go through this for about another 6 hours of recording. But
Well, here's my idea about all the theories. It's kind of a more scary theory than anything we've talked about. Realistically, I think the more likely scenario is just we aren't special, and there probably isn't. We probably aren't in a simulation. There probably isn't aliens that have visited Earth. There probably isn't a secret society controlling us. It probably, the even scarier revelation is we aren't special. And I feel like that's probably, to me, the more likely scenario, ever more scary. It's we're just here, and there's not a deeper something going on.
For our Rick and Morty fans, we're probably just powering a car battery. You know what I mean? We're just in a microverse, and then eventually we're gonna create a mini-verse that creates a tiny verse, and we're probably at like the tiny verse right now. I feel like it's possible. I'm not saying it's
Could
not.
be.
Well, like I said, there's a million and one possibilities, and it opens up to a world of intrigue. And I think that, like I said, there's a lot of possibilities, but we're not going to put that on tape right now because I still like to have people listen to us next time. So, so we got that one out of the way. Let's
Hey,
back
oh,
this
can I
up.
throw-
Let's get a little.
Can I?
Go ahead,
Can
dude.
I throw out one? I think
Wait,
it kind of.
wait, dude, Aiden, there's something behind your ear, dude. There's something behind
Oh,
your ear, dude.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
we forgot.
Oh,
We
shit.
forgot. We were gonna do a pack opening to decide a debate, but it seems like we forgot on the bear debate. That probably would have been the biggest one.
So that's what we'll say. This is on the bear debate. This solves
I'm
it.
not doing that because I'm so. This is just a pack opening. I'm so concrete in my answer here for the bear debate. I'm not leading up to some dumb Pokemon. And I already won the debate. Corey already decided.
So this is what's happening, guys. We're gonna both pull the same exact pack from Pokemon Twilight Masquerade at the same
Twilight
time.
Masquerade.
Larry is gonna be the judge of our final hit cards, and whatever Larry says goes. Might plug in the price at the end of the video if one of us gets a cool card. Are you ready, guys?
Are you ready, kids? It's just a random intermission Pokemon opening.
Boom.
Trying to.
Dark Energy, Chansey, Dragapult, Poliwhirl. Look, I know all these. Aiden doesn't. Tangela, Boomerang Energy,
Be
this
best.
guy, this person.
I also can't read it because it's shitty, but
We got Big Pokeball Mushroom.
I like mushrooms.
One more.
Reverse Secret Illustration Rare.
oh, you got a good
And-
one.
This is about
I got
a
a shitty one.
$17 card, guys. I know, but this is Teal Mask Ogerpong EX. Look at
It's
that.
a good card.
Larry.
Is that
pick
actually
my
an SIR?
Yeah, it's like an $18 Secret Illustration Rare. That's a good.
I'm not even gonna
pull
show
on
you
the
mine.
VGR
Mine's-
pod.
Mine's a lame card. I
It's a
didn't get
good.
a hit.
That's a good VGR pull right there. I'll have to get that in a sleeve. and a
Okay, he
top
won the
layer.
pack battle. He won the pack battle.
And the bear debate.
No,
It's official.
that's not for the
It's
bear debate.
official.
Corey
So,
already
Larry,
decided
who-
I won.
Man,
That's just
who just won that, Larry?
So after careful review, I realized that you guys need to join a meeting in a basement of a church on Thursday. It's after the Alcoholics Anonymous one, but there's a Pokemon meeting there. You guys need
not
help. dude.
addicts.
What the?
we're not addicts.
Sorry,
and
addicts
don't
go
you
to
tell me
meetings,
an
right?
addict.
I just need my Pokemon cards, man. I just need a pack.
Honestly,
Oh, I had a
I'm
question. I had a
Yes.
I had a topic to bring up other than the aliens, kind of on the same. Do we believe in aliens? Kind of on the same level here. Do you believe in ghosts or paranormal or spirits? This is kind of a for
We did this
me.
before. We did this before.
Did we? We might have
Yeah.
done.
Back
Oh
me up
shit!
there.
Maybe not. Okay, how about this? Have you ever had a paranormal experience before? Just a question, because it is a Q&A. And if so, what has been your most equivalent to a paranormal activity or a ghost scene or sighting? What do you say?
Crazy one. So, maybe like 7 or 8 years old. I fell asleep on the love seat in the living room, and at some point, whatever, I woke up on the floor. Somehow, I guess the timeline would be I remembered it after I woke up, but it happened in this order. So I fell asleep on the couch, right on the love seat. At one point, I made a sandwich in the middle of the night, completely asleep. Did not know I did this. Make the sandwich. I saw myself make the sandwich, as in like I was in the corner of the room watching myself make the sandwich. Next thing I know, I woke up on the floor beside the couch, plate in the sink, only plate in the sink. It was me making a sandwich. So that really, like, I really made the sandwich, but somehow I saw myself making it from the corner. I don't know. It's only happened once. Never could explain it. Nobody believed me. I was like 7. So
Damn, that
There
could have
it
been
is.
like it could have been like a sleep thing.
I don't. How do I do that? Do I hit in on? Do I hit R3 on my controller? And you know what I mean? How does that happen?
You zoom out. You
I
zoom out.
couldn't
You
be
go
making
third
this up,
person.
too.
You had an out of body
I
experience,
remember this
man.
for sure. Yeah, I remember this happening, but I don't know if I made it up. I could have, like, as a kid, made it up and then just believed it now. But I remember that this happened at least.
Let's just
I
say
don't
the chocolates you put on your sandwich weren't just chocolates. They had
Yeah.
some stuff in them. You got a
Yeah,
hold of the
you were-
special cabinet.
You were supposed to be in that shit, dude.
I have a weird one, which this is probably just being a weird kid. I slept in my mom's bed when I was like up to like 10, way too old for someone sleeping in their mom's bed. But I was sleeping on my mom's bed. I want to say I was like I want to say it was like 8, and I was laying beside my mom, complete darkness, and I was always terrified in that room. There was an old ancient ass mirror in their room, and it was in the corner, and I was always terrified of it. But I was laying in my mom's bed. It was one of those, man, I can't fall asleep. And I heard in the corner of the room, right beside my mom, like flapping, like almost like a bat, like a big bat, like flapping in the corner of my mom's room, right at that mirror. And I jumped out of bed and I said, "Mom, get up, get up, get up, go, go, go." And I dragged my mom out of the room, literally scared half to death. I say, "Turn the light on. We got to check the room." And she's checking the room. She's like, "Dude, there's nothing in here." And if this was my kid, I might have killed him, because I was bawling my eyes out saying, "Mom, you can't go back in there. There's something in there. You can't go back in there." And like, I was like, for sure, like there's something in there. I was not asleep. I was fully awake, and I heard something. He got another hit. He's an addict, just like me. But I swear I heard something. And I told my mom, "You can't go back in there," bawling my eyes out, screaming, saying, "Please don't. They're going to get you. There's something in there." And she went back in there. Me, if I was a parent and my kid did that, I would be like, "Okay, we're getting a hotel. Like, we're going somewhere." You're right. I'm not going back in that room.
You would have killed it, you said, dude. You said if that was my
Dude.
kid, I would have killed him.
I might have. I would have been like, "Okay, you got to go stay with your grandma's for the rest of." I'm
Like,
putting you up for adoption. It's not working here.
Just for being that kid, huh? Being you.
I mean, you got to think, what would you do if your kid was in your room and he starts screaming that there's something in there and bawling his eyes out that you can't go back in there? Like, what would you do? Like, Larry, what, like,
shooting the wall, dude.
I hear you.
and this was,
on
it was
that.
just
I mean,
me and my mom in the house. There was nobody in the house. Like, imagine just you and your kid in the house, and then your kid's bawling his eyes out saying, "You can't go back in there," like pulling your arm. Would you go back in there and sleep?
It'd take a while. I mean, partially because I know I've got to get the kid back under control. I mean, I don't think you're good to be left in the "fuck you, I'm tired, it's 3:00 in the morning" situation. I don't know, but yeah, I'm also probably at that point, like, turn the light on. Look, there's nothing. You want to look under the bed? I'll look under the bed. Stay quiet down there. That kind of shit. But I don't know, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't get woke up well. I know that. So you're gonna have that. I'm gonna be all pissed off too.
I probably personally would have I would have been scared out of my mind if my kid did that. I would have been like, "Damn, bro, what you see? What'd you hear, bro? We leaving?" Like fully
Well-
on his side, scared, just as scared as him.
The part of it would be like, say, just one. I think as a 45-year-old man and being in that spot at this point, it's like I'd probably just like say once I got past the shock that there's literally not something physically standing here in front of me that I need to put a bullet in. It's just a nightmare. Go back to bed. No, I don't give a shit. That's a nightmare. Go back to bed. You want to sleep in my bed? I don't care. You're already here. Come on, just lay down. Go to sleep. That's
Just
truthfully
imagine-
where. That's really what the reaction would probably be in the reality of it right now.
Imagine me as a parent, like he pulls me out of my room and he's like crying. I start crying too. I'm like, "Bro, what did it look like?" I just start freaking out with him. That'd be me as a parent.
The keys are in the bedroom. You need to go in there and get them. I'll go out here wait for you. I'll be in the
Yeah,
car.
can you go grab some for me?
So,
Be right back. I run away.
close the door behind him. Oh shit! All right. Well, we got a couple more here, real quick. Simple answer to yours is yes. I do believe in ghosts. Same thing I said before. I do believe in them, but I don't think of them the same as scary, particular beings. No doubts that they could be, but I also think those are haunted souls. But I
Mhm.
believe we all have a soul, and until you clear up some business, file some paperwork and stuff, you're kind of stuck here until you're not. So, I don't have any real good ghost stories I care to share today. So, sorry. Yeah, I brought the mood right down. All right, way to go. All right, so
Nice, man,
Well,
nice.
this is a general question. I could think you could use it in video games. We could use it in sports. We can just use it anywhere. Which is more important, to win or to have fun? Anyone?
For me, winning is having fun. So
Same.
I'm having more fun if I'm winning. I'm a very competitive guy. If I'm not winning, I feel like I have to win, and I get in a worse mood because I didn't win. So, in a roundabout way of answering it, I think winning is more important to me because, to me, winning is having fun. So, I just found a loophole in your question. Next question. Just kidding. Personally, I think winning. Winning's more fun to me. I'm a competitive guy.
No, it's actually in the notes. I did write that question. And actually I started on a book many years ago that I got through about 30 pages of, and this is actually one of the sections on it was we play to win, and winning is how you have fun. You can't go out there and just enjoy yourself while getting your ass handed to you. If you can, then I think truthfully there's a mental disability in there. But also the same token, we're going to bring up something we didn't talk about today, but it is actually in the notes if you guys looked at it at the top. CJ came back to Weston back in June, I think it was. I don't fucking know, but I'll say fuck you at the moment. We got together, we had some food, we were having a good time. We were all winning. And then
Oh,
suddenly
yeah.
CJ found 3 fucking characters on a video game, and he thought winning was more important than having fun, apparently.
Dude, I was having the best time of my life. Basically, it wasn't we were all winning. You and Aiden played each other and both got like a win or something. And then I stepped up. I didn't lose. Not once did I lose. I was kicking ass. And Aiden was
kicking
pissed.
ass.
Dude, you could see it. Aiden wasn't having fun.
I was
It wasn't
having,
more
okay.
important
Listen,
in that
let's
moment.
set the scene. Let's set the scene for our listeners here. We were having a good time. We were playing Marvel vs. Capcom. Larry played a little bit, but we all weren't very super experienced at it. Me or CJ both never played before, and we're just trying new characters, trying shit out. I 1v1 Larry. Like, okay, let me pick different guys. And Larry and CJ found 3 guys, which
On
he
my
kept
first-
spamming his button on his first time.
try.
And spamming his buttons, and the characters would switch out and like shoot a projectile in the air and just combo you to death. It was a great combo. I'll give him that. But he's like, okay, and we're all new. And he's like, okay, and I'm like, okay, try something else because you got down on that. And he's like, nope, I'm not trying nothing else. I was like, okay, try something else. Like we're all starting to play. We're all trying to stay out. And he's like, nope, I'm not trying anything else. So he just has this broken combo that he won't even try other characters with. And I was like, okay, it's just not fun anymore.
You know what
That
I
was
said?
why I was getting mad.
I said, if you want me to switch, respectfully, just beat me and I'll switch. I'll listen right now. You just knock me off the throne, and I'll have to crawl my way back up with something else. But nobody knocked me off the throne, so what was the point? I was having a great time.
The moral of the story is, as long as he's having a good time, that's all that matters. More of the story.
You're gonna make me quote Dr. Dre in the whole something to the degree of you're gonna turn me back into the old me that would have pretty much about 9 times in thrown something at you and fucking whooped your ass in IRL. But oh, you having fun now? You having fucking fun now with the controller stuck up your ass?
Dude, all I'm saying is, with that controller stuck up my ass, I'd probably still kick your guys' fucking face in on Capcom.
Fuck you. Fuck you is what the answer to that is right there. So, yeah, that was a good time. But yeah, other than that, like I said, we went in, had fun, and played Knights of the Round. We beat it collectively, made it a little bit better. Still, I don't want my
Maybe
Pro
cheated a
controller
little
back.
bit, but cheated slightly. But
Sack full of quarters, dude. That's all. No cheating involved.
Yeah, okay. I would like my Pro controller removed from your ass and sent back to me at some point, CJ, after you clean it off, please.
Yeah, dude, beat me and I will.
Fuck you so much. All right, last question, and I don't think this will be a debate, but I think it's something I would like to break to the front because I don't know if we brought this together in our mobile games thing, but I think it spreads for a lot of games. Should video games have loot boxes? And I take that as even the pay to get stuff kind of loot box or even the daily gotchas, however you want to look at it. But do you think that is a necessity for video games in today's world? Or should it be something that needs to be phased out?
I feel like there is a room for it. There's a room for it. Say if there's like there is room for it in some video games, but generally I don't love loot boxes. Not the biggest fan. As a gambler, I don't like them because I just end up spending all my money on them, on loot boxes if there is. But I feel like if it's a free to play game and you're getting loot boxes for cosmetics, not things that'll help you in the real game, I don't have an issue with it. You're a free game. I'm not paying to play this game. If I want to buy a loot box for some cosmetic shit, go ahead. But I think generally in most games, it's probably not the best to have, like in general.
Yeah, I kind of feel similar. Not even necessarily a free game, but like a good example is Battlefront 2 that I was telling Larry's kind of getting a resurgence in players. I mean, you can buy the little loot crate things and you get some bullshit, but you kind of get some abilities that are unlockable. But the main thing is you can get cool skins. So like instead of being episode 2 Anakin, I get to be just turned to the fucking dark side badass Anakin. Doesn't make me any stronger, doesn't affect anything, but I look way cooler. Similar to Fortnite, you know? Everybody, there's a million skins. Why not? Especially like with all the collabs they're doing. I might be a huge fan of Brian Griffin from Family Guy. Man, I gotta have a Brian Griffin skin. Like, I gotta have it. I love Family Guy. Enhances the experience. But on the other side, when we're talking about, like, especially in the mobile game sense, it's like, hey, for $5.99 you can have 4,000 crowns, and with crowns you can just pay to get good shit, basically. So it's like that. I think ruins it a little bit, especially as I'm sure Aiden and I definitely grew up in this era of a lot of it was getting really popular when we're trying to play like certain games or like shit Facebook games like Dragon City, dude. My city had to be better made in the city, but in order to do that, every bit of birthday money I get, gotta spend it on fucking Dragon City. So
first of all, that's a hard claim that your city was better than mine. That's a whole nother debate because I got $200 for my birthday collectively, and I spent every last penny on Dragon City. So, first of all, I don't want to hear it. I always had the best city. So, my mom was really begging me. My mom was begging me, like, do not spend your money on Dragon City. I was like, it's my own money. I got it for my birthday. I'm wasting it all on Dragon City. She eventually let me.
I like the simple draws. Like I'll go back to my WWE game I play on my phone. You get loot boxes because you want a match, so here's some stuff that'll help you upgrade your character.
Yeah, I like that.
But on the same token, they give you the availability. If you want to drop $100, you can make them jump 10 times further faster. Don't like that. But also they give you this thing where you can get a low-level character. I'll go back to CJ's idea of Star Wars, Battlefront 2 or whatever. Monthly, they do this bullshit where, we're going to give you a character. So we're going to give you Padme, Anakin's love interest, since you mentioned Anakin. Well, you get to have that pretty much for free, and then you've got to work really hard to build her up to a point where she's actually worth anything. But if you want to drop $40, you can take a chance at winning Anakin. You want to do that?
Yeah.
And that's what he pisses me off even more because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think like things like with Fortnite where you have the skins, and I don't even care if it is just even a character thing. If I'm dropping $40, give me fucking Anakin. Don't make me try to get Anakin. Don't make me have a chance to get Anakin.
Yeah.
Um,
100%.
And they always get
I don't.
shit,
I think.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a lot of games do that for sure. Fortnite, which actually, Fortnite doesn't have any loot boxes. It's just purchases. But like for instance, a game that we played very popular, me and CJ when we were a bit younger, BO3, it had a
Oh,
loot box system, which I loved BO3 as a game. But the loot box system was dog shit, and everyone can probably agree because if you had a friend that spent a lot of money on loot boxes, Kian, then they'd have like good guns. You literally
They'd have
spin
all
loot boxes and you literally get like exclusive, really good broken guns from buying loot boxes that you can't have access to unless you spend money or even because you could like spend $20 to get like 20 loot boxes, or you can play for 40 hours and get 5 loot boxes. It's not the same. You can technically earn them, but if you pay them, you can get them instantly. So that's what people do and just instantly get all the broken guns. It's just not as fun.
I think there's a perfect way to do it, which it reminded me when you said BO3, because I think they did it terribly. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare did it very well. So you could get through these loot boxes better variants of said guns, but you frequently got loot boxes. It wasn't like one of those things, oh, every 25 levels you'll get one single loot box, but you can buy 80 for $1. It wasn't anything like that. Like you got them
BO3, it took
Advanced
so long
Warfare
to get
did
loot box.
really well. Yes, it did. I like the balance of it's viable and will be a little better if you just drop the money on it. You'd be a little better today, but it's not excruciatingly difficult to get to that point. Because I feel like that's what a lot of games do. Because they get you, hey, it's possible, but shit, don't spend any money, bud. You can't. You know, it'll take you 6 months of playtime. But with Advanced Warfare, it was more of like, hey, man, like you can buy that right now, or like if you play this weekend, you'll probably get it. I like that because it feels more fair. It's like if you want to cut the line, cut it, but you're not getting the fast pass at the busiest day of Disney. You know what I mean? It's not that cheap.
Well, I think you guys make better points because honestly, you guys being gamblers, I figured it would be something like, oh fuck yeah, man, love me a fucking loot box. But I'm thinking, I guess I'm just again, it's the old school mentality of I have no issue if I want something, I'll pay for it. I don't like having to gamble to get something I want.
Yeah,
that's
fair.
That's just a turn off to me all day. We went to an arcade on our vacation where I hate arcades now. I used to go in there and be able to play a video game, and now you have to go in there and win tickets to basically realize you spent $40 on a fucking $5 thing of fucking gel shit. Yeah, you know. I mean, it's fucking jelly you can't eat, but I spent $40, had a good time. But I hit the crane machine, fucking nailed 50 tickets first go. Never got another one the whole time I was there. I was like, son of a bitch. Just felt so wrong by it. Had one of these ones where you had to hit the little thing to make it go up and ring the bell. But if you hit it too hard, you'd fail and you wouldn't get anything. First time I hit it, I got to the one line right before the jackpot line. I'm like, fuck this game. I know exactly what you're doing to me. Cock tease. Fucking cock teasing me. I hate that shit. So,
safe
all right,
to say
well,
Larry does not like loot boxes.
no. I hate it enough. I had to bring it up in a debate where I knew we wouldn't have an argument about it. So that's all I gotta say about that. But all right, well, I think that's pretty much gonna be a good episode for it. Again, Corey, I hope this worked for you. You got to hear us to talk about and bullshit a little bit. Everyone else, you have to call or send us something. Call. What the hell? Call Aiden. That's fine. He'll leave his number in the notes. Everyone else, send us an email to VGR Let us know who won the debate. 200 men or a polar bear. You've got the argument. We'll probably even have it cut out of the segment at some point where you'll be able to hear it just in that, and you'll have the ability to do that. But we need to know who is going to win this debate. And we hopefully will have enough information put together by next time we do this. We'll let you know who won, and then we'll just cut it from the internet, and it'll never exist again. But outside of that, do you guys want to throw anything else out there tonight?
I have a little update for my maybe future plans. I am going to be doing here soon a couple unboxing for Pokemons. I just figured some advice for my uncle here. If I'm going to be opening and gambling away my money, I might as well record it and put it online just for the hopes to kind of get something out of it. So here soon, a little foreshadowing. I have a Destined Rivals ETB. I'm planning on opening up here soon. I got a couple of them. So one of them I'm going to be opening up here soon. Stay tuned for that. Watch me gamble. Yeah, that's pretty
Didn't
much
you
it.
say you're gonna give an ETB away to somebody that commented too?
I don't think I said that, but I think CJ was actually talking about that. He has a couple ETBs he was planning on sending out to any. Point the camera at them just so they can see what they're winning over there.
Yeah, we got a couple
The comments.
ETBs in the house.
Couple
Could win
ETBs
this,
for.
comment for details. Comment for details, and I'll tell you how you can win it.
That's the separation between my generation and yours, man. We spent all our money on drugs and alcohol, and, crack rock, shit that meant things, fucking Pokemon cards and shit. I mean, don't be wrong. I've watched you. I pay attention. I see what you guys are getting into. I see what's happening with it. But I hope at some point in time you all catch the cardboard dragon.
Yes, I think this is what this is probably my first unboxing I'll be doing. Keep an eye on that. I got a couple of them. Probably gonna keep one sealed for my collection. Yeah, just keep an eye on it. Gonna be posting it. Might as well if I'm gonna be ripping it. Might as well record it, man.
Hey man, like I said, we enjoy you all watching. We enjoy you all coming in to do it. But I guess since Aiden, you put in the plug, CJ, you get to do the outro today. Let's go, Mr. Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right. Well, this probably not the best Kanye quote I've had for the recent times that we've been having in life. Probably a dark humor one. Hope it lands to the right people. As soon as I pull up and park the bins, we get this bitch shaking like Parkinson's. Sorry, probably bad timing with Ozzy Osbourne's death and his struggles, but rest in peace to those guys, the Hulkster, the Ozster. But more importantly, what's still going on? What's still pumping? We got VGR podcast. Find us on YouTube. Probably seeing our pretty faces. Find us on Spotify. Any other platform that you like to listen to your podcast to get you through that shitty day at work. Plug us in, VGR podcast. Hit us up on the email. Let everybody know. Let Aiden know specifically that polar bears gonna just wipe the floor. Let them know that shipping's a separate price. It's two different things. And just let me know I'm right, and let Larry know that he should probably agree with me. Also, find us on Instagram. Find us on Facebook. We have been posting. And if we get a couple more followers, Aiden might do a little giveaway with some Pokemon cards I might contribute to. Hit up Aiden's Pokemon cards. Stay tuned if you like SimCities. Obviously, we got more of that coming. And let's get ready for this big Season 2. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be better games than the first time.
Watch out for Season 2. Upgraded games, SNES. I forgot to mention one thing about my Pokemon. Every hit I get, I'm going to be taking off one piece of clothing for you fans out there. It's just something extra I've been doing. Fun little opening. But now,
Making it happen.
Keep an eye out for Season 2. Keep an eye out for Season 2. We got some fun things coming. Draft coming soon. You got any games? Throw them out there. Might include it in our draft for the SNES. All right, you got anything else? We going to peace out here?
I think that was an episode. Again, thank you everyone who's listening. I know that our volume has picked up, but I do appreciate it. We're going to keep putting out stuff for you. Hang out with us. We're going to do more, and there'll always be more. I promise you that part.
Yeah, absolutely. Reach out to us. Let us know who's your favorite and why it's me. You know what I mean? Let's hear it.
So, all right. Well, this has been another episode. My name has been Larry.
My name's still CJ.
Still from the building. See you guys
Thanks
next
for watching
time.
Video Geek. What half PGR? We're out.
What he said.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. Da, 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 da.